White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs is our taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent.
Hello there, I'm Tommy Fink.
I'm Jamie Hines.
And we both go to SMU, as you can see. I did Younglife in middle school and high school, and I really enjoyed it. Met some great guys that also helped me grow in my faith, so I really loved it. And I'm currently doing it at SMU right now, meeting some great people, just having great times with them.
I met Tommy. I started Wildlife in middle school and continued doing Younglife, and we were both wildlife leaders when we were in high school, and it was a really great experience. I think the same thing, my friend group came from Younglife, and I'm continuing here at SMU and hoping to find more great people and continue with Younglife for a while.
See you all later.
Hi, my name is Marianne. I'm a sophomore at Michigan State. Go Spartans! Woo! I was asked to talk about Younglife and what it meant to me in high school. I would have to say that it really kept me connected with God throughout high school, and I think that nothing else can really do that. Like, you can go to church with your family, but like connecting with God with other kids your age is huge. I think that really kept me having a strong relationship with God. Also, with all these kids, like, it wasn't through the church, like, it was just a really cool thing to do, and it was really a fun thing to do on a Monday night, just like chilling, hanging out with your friends. Also, some of the greatest like experiences I had in my life actually were at Younglife camp, and we'd have these really deep conversations like back in the cabin and like with kids our own age, which would just be like and like amazing. Like, no, you don't really get those conversations back at home. Like, it's really hard to start those, and we just like were able to talk about God at like a really deep level, and no one would judge each other, and it would just be kept in that circle. Also, I feel like a lot of people like fall out and like have a less of a relationship with God in college, and I'm able to still connect with my Younglife leader and talk to her about things now, which really just has been amazing. And I would just have to say Younglife was a great experience for me.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm a sophomore at the University of Georgia. I did Younglife when I went to Sea Home, and I was also a wildlife leader for the 6th grade girls at Derby. I loved Younglife. I met some of my best friends through the ministry. I went to some pretty awesome camps, but most importantly, I grew in my relationship with Christ, which has been a huge help in college. I hope that you'll support the ministry. It was my favorite thing about high school. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate Murray, and I'm currently a junior at Boston College studying abroad for a semester in Beijing. I heard it was the Younglife fundraiser, so I thought I would pop in and just say a little bit about how much I love Younglife and how much Younglife has meant to me. I started in Younglife as a sophomore in high school and participated both as a student and also as a leader for a group of middle school girls. Younglife did a lot of stuff for me, including taking me on a week-long backpacking trip to Colorado, which is something that I never thought I would do as a Birmingham student. It also helped me see Christianity in a way different than what I saw at church, which was really important for me. I think most importantly, it introduced me to a group of people who are still a really important part of my life. I flew home from Boston College for my leader Carrie's wedding 2 years ago. And the group of girls that I was in Younglife with just became some of my best friends and really a support system for me. Even here in China, where Christianity is illegal, my Younglife friends are people that I turn to when I need support or I'm having a rough day or just want to chat. So it's been really great, and bottom line, do Younglife. It's awesome, and you definitely won't regret it. So hope that everyone has a good night, and I will be seeing you in December. Bye.
think that maybe we should rewind a little bit, because my journey didn't start at a Young Life camp. It started about a year before at a Young Life club. Mason has a Young Life, and one of my teammates at training one day when I was playing high school soccer said, "Hey, come to Young Life." And I said, "Yeah, whatever." And I had this really long driveway at my mom's house in Mason, or my mom's former house, and you can see cars coming in from like a mile away. It's such a long driveway, and all of a sudden there's a car pulling in on a Tuesday night, and I'm thinking, who is this? And sure enough, it was my friend coming to pick me up. He didn't even call before, he just picked me up. And that's the way it was in Mason. Young Life was a really big deal, and I'm so thankful for Young Life, because without it, the seeds wouldn't have been planted in my heart for my faith now. I'm 26 years old, so that's 10 years of following the Lord. And obviously, since that video showed, I'm a professional soccer player now. It's Saturday night here in Norway. I have a huge match tomorrow away, and there's going to be 15,000, 20,000 people hoping that I fail, because they're going to be rooting for their team. But today, my faith allows me to play soccer and not have it be the be-all, end-all of me. I know that I have a greater purpose in life than keeping a soccer ball out of a net. And when you dedicate your whole life to being an athlete, sometimes it can seem like be-all and end-all. So my faith today is sustaining on a lonely night here. I'm alone in Norway, so I'm not sure where I would really be without my faith in Jesus. And it all started back in Young Life. So I'm supposed to tell you about my faith and about Young Life, but really I just want to thank you guys and thank Young Life for planting those seeds in kids' hearts all over the country and in Birmingham. Without that, I'm not sure where I'd be. And one little story before I go here is that when I first became a Christian when I was 16, I memorized the first verse, and it's such a strange verse to be your first verse to memorizing. And it's in Mark, and it's the verse that says, "What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?" And it just occurred to me while preparing for this video, like, what an interesting verse to learn as a professional soccer player when you're 16 years old. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? And that rings true with me every day. So, Young Life, thank you so much for being there, and for Birmingham Young Life. And Mike and Diane, I love you guys. I'll see you soon, hopefully.